right, welcome back everybody. I'm super excited to tell you about Forza Horizon 5's latest update. So listen, I usually don't pay a whole lot of money for video games because I want it to come down in price, but listen, I made a very rare exception last year. I paid $100, ouch, to buy the Ultimate Edition for Horizon 5, and man, let me tell you, it is the gift that just keeps on giving. I played the Hot Wheels expansion because that was one part of the Ultimate Edition. But one of my favorite things is the free content updates they keep putting out. Like they put Drift Club out a couple of months ago, and I had a blast playing that. Who doesn't want to drift down a volcano? I mean, seriously. And play the brand new electric Mustang, 700 horsepower. I mean, you just don't get stuff like that in other games. Anyway, the latest content update is out, and it's a brand new Horizon story thing that you can play through. It's a series of 8 courses, and it's called Made in Mexico. And I was so excited to play it because generally with these story things, what they do is you generally have like a narrator talking to you, giving you kind of like the history of the vehicle you're driving or the race you're going through. And I'm somebody who likes to watch Jeopardy sometimes because I love trivia. Even though it's completely useless and I don't actually need to know all these sort of things, I just like knowing all this stuff. I really do. And here's the thing. I did not realize the car culture in Mexico. That's something Horizon 5 has really done an incredible job putting a spotlight on. Like, in each game, they always try to do that with whatever location. Like, okay, like 4... It's supposed to spotlight British car culture. We all know about that. It's got a massive old car culture, but Mexico? No, but apparently yes. Yes, it does. There's some really neat things. Like, did you know that in the 1960s, when the Beetle originally was released to the world, that it did the best in Mexico? And I was like, really? Wow. And the narrator continues telling you what happened is, if you were a Mexican at the time, you were already a mechanic. Did you know that you didn't have all these body shops? You could go to these auto shops. So Mexicans at the time learned to work on their own tractors and stuff, their own vehicles and whatnot. And that's what they needed. They wanted a new affordable vehicle that they themselves could work on. And believe it or not, that's actually what propelled the original Beetle to superstardom. I did not know about that. That's pretty neat. That all these Mexicans who knew how to work on their own tractors and stuff, they loved having the Beetle because it was new, it was reliable, and they could work on it themselves. I didn't know about that. And I also learned about the Baja 1000, which I know about and I follow from time to time. It is like the coolest race on earth. Seriously, it's awesome. But get this. I didn't know how it started. It started as the Mexico 1000, and it was actually a giant media stunt for one of the original buggies that came out on the market. Racing buggies, off-road buggy. The Myers Max, started up by 2 brothers who believed they had built the ultimate off-road buggy. And just to prove it to the whole world, they set up the Mexico 1000 with a huge cash prize and everything, and dared any automaker to come on and put it through the ultimate torture test. Because it takes anywhere between 36 to 48 hours to complete. You got to race across the entire desert. We're talking rocks, dunes. There is nothing that will kill your vehicle faster than that terrain. And that's why it became so big. And the Myers Max won it. Beat Porsche, beat Land Rover, all these guys, and proved it could be the ultimate vehicle. And thus we have the buggy market, like the Atom and whatnot. It's so neat. And that's what Made in Mexico is supposed to do. Put the spotlight on racing culture, car culture in Mexico, like the Vuhl that just came out, VUHL. It is a supercar built in Mexico. So not only does Mexico have a history, it has a future, which is so neat. Mexican cars are becoming a really good thing. It's slow. I mean, they're not quite there just yet. Don't misunderstand me. But there's a lot of now Mexican automakers who are building really good cars now. So that's really neat. And that's what I love about playing games like this, when they can throw a spotlight on that sort of thing. So if you're asking me what I think it is a blast. I mean, not just the narration and the trivia I'm getting. I mean, the racing is fantastic. The cars are great. And of course, the scenery is just beautiful. Seriously. This is just phenomenally well done in terms of artwork and lighting and whatnot. All good things. But yeah, and it's free. You don't have to have the Ultimate Edition. Everybody gets this content update, and it's fantastic. And shows Microsoft Studios is committed to continuously upkeeping this game. Love that. So thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you, Microsoft Studios, for bringing me out this great update. I can't wait to see what you guys release for me next.